Okay, so now you're going to, on part 4, collect information for the 3 careers that you decided you really, really like, that you decided at the bottom of part 3 that you want to move forward with. So if you're going to change your mind about something, do it now, because once you start collecting information, you're not going to want to change it later. So in part 4 here, you are going to use the link for Naviance. So that's this link here that we've been on a million times. You can also, if you want to find some of your information on the Career One Stop website link, you are more than welcome to look at this link, and you can watch actual videos about your career fields and get information that way. What you cannot do is make up any information. So it has to be something that came from one of the 2 sites, and it can't be anything that you just came up with or that you Googled. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go through and show you how to collect information. So if my first career is dentist, I would have typed in here dentist, and then it's going to prompt you and tell you what you're going to be looking for. So first of all, we have to get on Naviance. So I'll show you how to do that. You are going to want to go to careers and explore careers to search for the specific career that you are doing your project on. So I'm going to go to dentist general, and this is where I'm going to get all my information from. So I want to go through the prompts and find, okay, first, what state do I think I want to live in? That's a very heated question, I understand. But you, maybe if you're like, I know I want to stay in New York, I love it in New York, or I definitely want warm weather, I want to move to Florida, whatever it is, you're going to want to find the salary, the wage for that state. So if you go over here, you're going to go to the tab that says wage, and you're going to go down, and it actually tells you in all the different states how much a dentist makes. So go and find, so if you're New York, $140,280 is what a dentist makes in New York. That's per year, annually, it's called. If I want to move to Florida, they make 152,460. So whatever it is that you decide, wherever you want to be, take that number and plug it in right here. So I would say my state and my salary for that state. The next thing is 3 facts that you learned about this career field that you didn't know before. So if you really probably don't know much about them at all, but what you can do here is it's up to you what facts you want to use. I would personally think that you would want to choose the things that are the most like helpful in understanding what a dentist does. So I can look through here and I could find some information using this career description. I could go over the skills and experience tab, and I could scroll down. And in order to be a dentist, I have to have this knowledge. So all these tabs here I could use. I have to have these skills. So dentists have these skills, abilities. So these are the abilities that they have to have. But then the activities and tasks are at the bottom here. Activities every day, this is what they're doing every single day. These are the things that dentists do on a day-to-day basis. The tasks as well, right? Examine teeth, gums, and related tissues, blah, 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 right? So you're reading them and you're like, oh, that is really important. You are not going to just copy and paste it in. You need to reword it in your own words. So I'm going to read it. I might be able to combine a couple of these to get one of my facts, and then you're going to plug it in here and type in your fact that you found. Your wage cannot be a fact because that was a section above. So it has to be something else about the career field. Again, you could also click on this link here for your video option. If you do click on this, I'll just quickly show you what it looks like. You can search for your like, I'm going to type in dentist in the right top corner on the search, and I'm going to go and watch this video. As I'm watching it, it's only about a minute and a half. As I'm watching it,
And
they're
why?
going to talk
Dentist.
about what a dentist does, and you might be able to find information that you would want to use as a fact here. That is fine as well. So then after that, you're going to fill out this section. Do you still think this career would be a good fit for you? Why or why not? So let's say you're watching the video and you realize that looking in people's mouths is really gross to you and you get skeeved out by it. You can write that you don't like this anymore because you didn't realize what they were going to have to do every day. Not everybody wants to look inside someone else's mouth. So if that, you start realizing, oh, I don't, like this career field anymore, write about it. If you still do like it, explain why you do like it. And then the third thing that you're going to do here is set a short-term goal for yourself that involves learning more about this career field. It needs to be able to be done in the next few days, weeks, or a few months. So not years from now. It needs to be something you could do right now or in the very short term. It's a short-term goal. So if I want to be a dentist, I cannot go to, perform I don't know, surgical procedure on a patient. That is not an option as a seventh grader right now. But what I could do is, oh, my aunt is a dentist. I could go have a conversation with her about it and tell her that I'm interested. Maybe she'll show me some of the tools that she uses, or maybe she'll let me come to work with her one day and see how it works and what goes on behind the scenes. That is a short-term goal. It could be reading a book about that career field. It could be watching more YouTube videos about that career field. It could be getting involved and actually being able to, the best thing to do is be able to get into the workforce. So go with somebody that is in that field, but that's not always an option. So once you have a short-term goal for yourself, you're going to move on to your second career, and you're going to do the exact same thing for your second career and your third career.